Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and to a new episode of the Montreal Canadiens franchise mode in NHL 20. So in the past episode, we ended off the regular season as the President's Cup champion, but we actually lost in the first round in 5 games against the New York Rangers. So they eventually went on to win the Stanley Cup with Artemi Panarin winning the Conn Smythe Trophy. So our team it's a bit odd because Carey Price went down to an 85 starter during the year, but he actually went up to an 87 after the playoffs. And Cole Caulfield went up to a 90 medium franchise potential player after scoring 61 goals in last year. So Cole Caulfield just going off. KK's a 90. So we have two 90 overall players at the moment, which is insane. We're going to do the draft and then do the offseason as well. Romanov went up to an 88. So that's awesome to see. Carey Price here, he actually went up from an 85 to an 87. Listed as a starter exact. So he actually is listed as an elite goalie. So maybe Carey Price can bounce back from that bad playoff he had because he did have a 40-win season. So I may have to hold on to Carey Price. So let's jump into the NHL entry draft. Here we go. So we are picking pretty late in the draft. We're actually picking 16, so it's not as bad as I thought. 16 and 27. So we do have 2 picks in the first round. Maybe we can do a trade to move up to get one of these guys. I would love to get Shane Wright or Matthew Savoie. Either of those two would be absolutely insane. Shane Wright is 18, similar to Nicholas Backstrom. Savoie is 18, similar to Sean Couturier. Both of them seem like they're NHL ready. Shane Wright is a centerman as well as Savoie. So I'm honestly going to try to get the 3rd overall pick. I'm going to see if I can make a huge move and just put the team way above everybody else, hopefully. Trevor Wong there at 79 at 19. So we got 2 guys here already under entry-level contracts. So as for draft picks, we have Columbus's first. So that was the one we got last year to get Trevor Wong. We have a lot of goaltenders in our system, as you guys can see here. We have here Samsonov, 70 at 20, medium at high elite. So I'm probably going to keep him in a team. Carey Price's value is just under half. I'm going to try and move one of these 2 guys. So Banks or Slater. So maybe put in Slater. Let's see if Slater and our 16th overall pick. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try it with my first. That's a later pick. Just to be on the safe side. I'm going to try that first. The 27 overall on Slater for number 3. Trade accepted. Are you kidding me? Wow. I was not expecting that, guys. I'm honestly surprised. A goaltending prospect that we are not going to use because he has so many in our organization. And a late pick. So we have number 3 and number 16 after winning the President's Trophy. It's going to simulate up to our pick number 3. Number 1 goes to Coulomb there, 78 medium elite. Pogge, 78 medium elite. So it's between Shane Wright and Matthew Savoie. Our scouts like Savoie, but I think I got to go with Shane Wright. He's listed the highest on the board right now. This is going to be insane for the team. So the Montreal Canadiens would like to congratulate the New York Rangers on their Stanley Cup. And we are extremely proud to select out of the Kingston Frontenacs in the OHL, Shane Wright. Welcome to the team. What's his rating? 80 overall medium elite. Awesome to see. Let's sim up to number 16 and see what the rest of the guys' ratings are. So Martins went 4th, 78 medium elite. Koivu, 63 medium, top 4. Savoie, 78 medium elite. So we definitely made the right pick. We actually got the highest overall player in the draft so far at number 3. Lebo, 75, top 6, top 4. Yeah, I think we made the right move. That was a huge trade for the Montreal Canadiens organization. So for the next couple of picks, I'm going to get these 2 guys just to be on the safe side that they don't get taken. Marchenko, our scouts seem to like him. Guaranteed medium elite. This guy here, Ruben DeSantis, guaranteed medium elite as well. Let's take him. His rating is 49 medium elite as a left winger. Our next pick is all the way in the 3rd round, 72nd overall. Hopefully the other guy is still available. He is not. So we did good at picking one of them. This guy could be a low elite. This guy top here, 50% medium elite. Par Forsberg. Our scouts like this guy, Dave Wismuller, 20 years old already, out of the United States. Could be medium elite. I think I'm going to take a shot in the dark here. Hope for the best. He is 61 medium top 6. So not a lot of guarantees at all in this draft after the first couple of rounds. So this guy, Par Forsberg, 50% medium elite goaltender. He is 47 medium fringe starter. But I mean, getting Shane Wright already was just absolutely insane. Moving up to 3rd overall. Got a medium elite winger as well. So I'm happy about that. We already have Caulfield. We have Kotkaniemi. We have Trevor Wong. Vic Bohinski, right winger out of the United States. Could be a low elite, 3/4 full of scouts, and no 58 low top 6. So this guy is a guaranteed low top 4. Cédric Lamour, playing in the Fribourg Gotteron defenseman, 6'4", 207 at 18. So a big body. Let's take him. He's 49 low top 4. Only have a couple of picks left. Just going to go quickly to this draft. I'm not going to lose too much time. Looking at potential. Got a guy that could be medium elite here. Rick Brodziak and Boris Kalinin. Both of them centermen. This guy is 20. Take the 18-year-old guy. Could have more time to grow. Rick Brodziak, 49 medium bottom 6. So honestly, those first 2 picks we got were very, very good. After that, nothing too crazy. Just take him. Boris Kalinin, could be medium elite. 59 medium bottom 6. We have one more pick in the 7th round, 213th overall. Let's see what's available here. Couple guys could be medium elite. Couple of defensemen. Stanislav Volchenkov. Let's take him. 20 years old defenseman. 53 medium 7 defenseman. So that's going to do it for the draft. Obviously, the big move was getting Shane Wright at number 3. Then we got DeSantis, guaranteed medium elite player. So I'm very happy with the draft. Just getting Shane Wright, that was huge for our team. Anaheim gets a first and a 3rd to Chicago. So we're going to go into the re-sign phase and take a look at what our cap situation is right now. All right, go and see our contracts here. We have $18 million of cap space. It looks like all of our top guys are signed, which is great to see. So I always go by position. Centerman, we don't have to worry at all. We have 4 centermen already. Look at that. Maybe we can bring back a Tennessee depending on what he wants. Didn't have a great year. It's actually down to an 82. So I'd rather keep Paling and Suzuki, to be honest. So Paling there, 1.450. Definitely take him. Shane Wright, he's definitely getting signed. He may start off in the NHL, to be honest. Maybe we can get Suzuki back as well. So Suzuki and Paling work well for bottom 6. So they could be on the 4th line. So I think I'm happy with that at the moment. We have Trevor Wong is going to be in our team as well. So we have a lot of very good young talent in our team. Drouin and Kreider, we can keep them. They're on their last year of contract. So that's good to see. As for right wingers, we are pretty much, honestly, we are set for forwards. We don't even need to make any free agent acquisitions for forwards, I think. Maybe defensemen, we can do a few. So looking at TJ Brody here, he wants an extension 84 at 32. He wants $5 million for 3 years until he's 35. We have Fleury and Métier on the bottom pairing. Maybe we could grab a couple of defensemen in free agency. Miller wants 4.7 for 4 years until he's 33. We have $18 million to work with. So we have quite a lot of money to work with right now. Going to bring back our goaltenders first and foremost. Elvis and Kane Primo. We're going to keep those 2 in our organization. Samsonov. You know what? Gonna get Samsonov some time in Laval, maybe backing up Elvis, so he can hopefully grow in rating. probably going to let McNiven walk. And then the other guys we have not too worried about. So far, so good. I think our main concern in free agency is defensemen, because looking at forwards, we are set. Gonna let Merzlikins walk. He wants to be probably a starter somewhere else. I don't think he wants to be Laval. He does not want an extension as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna qualify. I'm gonna offer a contract to McNiven. Have McNiven and Samsonov will probably our tandem in the AHL. Alright guys, heading into free agency, again, our main focus is defensemen. Hopefully there are some good defensemen available, and oh my goodness, look at that money. Klingberg for $11 million, got Reinhart, Hurdle, Zach Werenski there in free agency as well. Just going to filter by defensemen, so we have a couple of elite guys. Hayden Fleury there, low elite potential, 83 overall at 25, wants a 6-year deal, not bad at all. Klingberg, I mean, they want a lot of money, that's the thing. I'm not going to risk a big contract like that. We have to sign our young guys pretty soon for forwards. So apart from that, I'm going to sort by rating and see what the best available defensemen would. So sorting by rating here, Mark Giordano might not be a bad pick. I mean, he's pretty older. I mean, he's older at 38 there. Jeff Petrie, could bring Jeff Petrie back for 1 year as well. Then you got guys in their 85s and 86s. So I mean, Mark Giordano, 89 overall at 38. Last year, he had 61 points and was a +9. I mean, having Giordano and Weber, that veteran leadership would be just incredible for that locker room. Let's give him $9 million for 1 year. I want to go all out this year and win the Stanley Cup. Let's try to bring Giordano in the team. All right, you know what, guys? I'm definitely wanting to win the Cup this year. I'm going to try to get the best available. I'm going to try to get Hampus Lindholm here. 4 years, $6 million. We have the cap space to do it. Hopefully, those two sign. If Giordano and Lindholm signs along with Weber, Romanov, that would be just an incredible defensive core. Brett Burns there would be awesome to have, but it's a lot of cap hit right there. Simulate a few days at a time. Jake Muzzin for a first and a second. That wouldn't be bad, honestly. I know that the Leafs are willing to give us Muzzin if Giordano or Lindholm don't sign. That may be an option. They're taking their good old time. And Lindholm decides to go to the Senators. And Giordano to the Panthers. That's pretty bad right there. We lose out on a couple of top-end defensemen in free agency. I don't know if there's anybody else. 84, 83. So Fleury still available, but we'd have to give out some picks for him. You know what, guys? I may have to do a trade here. Alright, guys, I'm going to try and make a trade with the Arizona Coyotes. Going to try to get Jacob Churchrin on a fantastic contract. Medium elite potential, top 4 defenseman at 24, is 85 overall, only making 4.6 for the next 3 years. I'm going to try to give them Dallas Banks, who was one of the medium elite goaltenders we drafted last year, 90th overall in the 3rd round. I don't know if straight up is going to go through. Trade rejected is what I thought. So I'm going to have to give a bit more than just him. Let's see what else we have available. I'm going to try to give them maybe the first for this year. I think it's going to be probably a late 1st round pick. I think that should bring the value enough on our side. Still unwilling to part ways with him. Wow. So what if I give them Banks, and we have a forward that we could throw in the mix as well here. Rasantis, only 49 overall there. Elite potential. Trade value is way on our side, so we may be able to squeak in something else as well. I'm going to try to get 2 seconds as well, so we could get a couple of picks and Churchrin. Trade accepted. There you go. So we get ourselves a medium elite defenseman in Jacob Churchrin. He's perfect for a top 4. 2 second-round picks as well for 2 prospects that we're not going to make our team. So let's look at defensemen now. Situation is looking not bad at all. Romanov and Weber, top pairing. Churchrin and then Fleury Metes. We need another defenseman for our mid-range there to be our 3rd or 4th defenseman. And then we'll pretty much be all set. As for forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then we got Wright and Wong. We are set for defensemen. As for goaltenders, Price and Primo, and then McNiven and Samsonov. All right, so TJ Brody here. I'm wondering if I could maybe bring him back for maybe 1 or 2 years. St. Louis is still interested in him as well. If I give him 1 year, let's say I'm going to give him 1 year at $6 million. Just give him a lot of money, more than he's asking for. And then let's see if he signs, because he'd be perfect to play with Churchrin there. So hopefully that'll work out. 1 year at $6 million. Try to get him back. Let's see if he says yes. But this is definitely my going all in year. There you go, TJ Brodie. Just like that, our team is set. He was pretty quick to accept our $6 million offer. We had a ton of cap space. We still have $8 million of cap space left at the moment, which is great. So in the system, just going to make sure HL team is all right. So Ottawa gets Jacob Silfverberg back from Anaheim for a first, a prospect, and a 6. Big trade going down in Ottawa right there. So a pretty big trade here just happened. Zach Hyman, Tyler Bozak, and Ilya Mikheyev go to the Rangers from the Leafs for a first and a prospect. There's Stetcher and Bukestad go to Florida for Heponiemi to the St. Louis Blues. So another trade here, Coleman and Cole to Colorado for Martin Kaut and a first to the New Jersey Devils. Alright, so let's take a look at the lines for the first time here after the offseason. Team is listed as champion, and Cole Caulfield went up to a 91 overall. Oh my goodness. So we got a couple of guys scratched that should be playing. We actually signed Yoel Armia more for our AHL team, so he's back with the team. Gonna replace him with Nick Suzuki. Make sure he's on the team. And Jan Marcus for our AHL team as well. I'm gonna have to put in Ryan Poehling there on the 4th line. So I'm gonna make a few line changes, and then when it's all set, I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, I'm actually going to try to make a trade here. Now, our center depth is very, very good. We actually have too many centers on our team. So, looking at our centers, we have Kotkaniemi. We now have Trevor Wong and Shane Wright. They're both ready to make the jump, 81 and 80. Max Domi, Sam Steele, Daniel Suzuki, and Poehling. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to trade away Sam Steele. He does have a lot more value than Daniel Suzuki and Poehling. I want to keep Daniel's faceoffs and the physical defensive abilities. I want to keep Domi at an 87, and obviously we're not touching our top 3. Now, Sam Steele is at 24 years old, 84 overall, making 4.3. I'm going to try to get a winger. I'm going to try to get Elias Lindholm. The value is pretty similar. It's even a bit more on our side. He has 1 year left. He has 1 year less on his contract, only making $500K more. 27 years old. He is a constant 50-point scorer, even 78 points back in 2018, 2019. He could get up to 20 goals. I think he'd be a perfect, probably second or third line winger for us. He'd be perfect third line, maybe even second line winger for us. Going to see if that trade is going to go through. There you go. Sam Steele for Elias Lindholm. Straight up, that works perfectly for our team. Alright guys, looking at our lines to start off the year, they're looking very nice. We have Kotkaniemi at 90 overall, Caulfield at 91, with Domi at an 87 for the first line. Second line has a +1, Drouin making him an 87, Danu an 84, Lindholm an 86. Lindholm could honestly play center. He does have 83 faceoffs, but I want to get the best growth I can get out of Trevor Wong and Shane Wright. So they're playing them at their main primary position there. Third line has a +1, Gallagher an 86, Trevor Wong will be an 82, Kreider an 85. Fourth line has a +1, Poehling an 82, Wright an 81, Kovalchuk an 83. Defense, Romanov is up to a 90 with that +1. Weber went down to an 86, but he's still an 87 with that +1. Still has great shooting, pretty good defensive stats, great physical strength. So I'm going to keep him on the first pairing there. Actually, you know what? If I move Brodie up, it gives that pairing a, let's see what I can do here. I kind of want to move Churchrin up because he has that elite potential, but I think I'm going to keep it like that. If I put Brodie there, he's an 85 and Weber's an 89. where here Weber's an 87 and here's an 85. So you're going to keep it like that. Churchman here, of course, medium elite potential. We got him from Arizona. Then Mitte and Fleury as our bottom pairing. Now, in goal, this is what I'm a big concern of. Carey Price went down to starting goalie role. Fringe starter potential, 86 overall. Primo and 82. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to make any move right now. If I see within the next month or so that the team isn't doing too good, I can always try to make a move for a new goaltender. Alright guys, I'm actually going to make a trade with the Vancouver Canucks. I'm going to trade Nick Suzuki. He's a fan favorite in Montreal, but I mean, only an 81 at 23 years old. Third line forward role. We have a Cal Fleury there, a medium top four potential at 80, overall at 23. Actually getting quite a good offer from the Vancouver Canucks here. I used a trade finder. They're willing to give us Jet Wu, who's only 2 overalls less than Fleury. He still has that medium top 4 potential, and he's 1 year younger. And then we'd get a first-round pick from the Vancouver Canucks. So Suzuki, unfortunately, there really isn't any spot for him. If I put Paling on the fourth line, it gives a +1 with Kovalchuk, whereas Suzuki doesn't give a +1. Cal Fleury, if I can move him in the package and just get another defenseman in return that's younger, same potential, and get a free first-round pick. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye to Suzuki and Fleury, but I think overall, looking at the team as a whole, I think that's a good move for us. Alright, so we got Jet Wu, our newest member of the team with Victor Mete. So they don't have a minus on the chemistry, which is awesome. I think we're good to go for the season. Again, a couple of things I want to monitor is definitely Shane Wright. When I take a look at Weber and Price, see how those three perform early on in the year. We still have $10.6 million in cap space, so if we can find a way to maybe trade Price if he starts to struggle, we'll have $20 million to work with to get a new goaltender and other assets of the team. But I think the team is looking good. So we're going to have Kovalchuk on the fourth line. Team status is listed as champion. I'm really excited for the next episode. Hopefully we can get back into a deep playoff run. So that's going to do it for the off season, guys. Definitely leave a like if you enjoyed it. I would appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.